An F-22 Raptor soars from Pearl Harbor. Radar locks targets. AMRAAM missiles shoot, obliterating Japanese planes from afar. Japanese pilots panic. Formations shatter. Planes explode mid-air. Smoke trails spiral as they search for an invisible threat. December 7, 1941. Japanese planes swarm Pearl Harbor. Battleships erupt in flames. Airfields burn in a surprise attack. Hidden under a tarp on the tarmac, an F-22's F-22 Raptor emerges. A modern jet no one in 1941 understands. The F-22 cruises at Mach 1.5 over 100 miles per hour, outpacing every aircraft in the 1941 skies. Nearly invisible to radar, the F-22's stealth design makes it a ghost against the Japanese air fleet. Armed with 6 AMRAAM missiles, it can strike targets from nearly 100 miles away with pinpoint accuracy. 2 Sidewinder missiles equip the F-22 for close-range combat, locking onto enemy planes' heat signatures effortlessly. The M61 Vulcan cannon, firing 100 rounds per second, carries 480 rounds of 20mm ammunition for devastating strikes. Its radar tracks over 20 targets simultaneously, engaging enemies before they even know it's there. The F-22 climbs faster, turns sharper, and flies higher than any plane in the 1941 era. But it's not invincible. No ground crew, no spare parts, no modern fuel exists in 1941. Without JP-8 fuel, maintenance, or diagnostics, the F-22 gets one chance before it's grounded forever. Japanese forces launch 353 aircraft in 2 waves, aiming to cripple Pearl Harbor's ships and airfields. Mitsubishi A6M0 fighters, agile for their time, reach only 330 miles per hour in flight. Nakajima Bifive and torpedo bombers crawl at 230 miles per hour, vulnerable to modern weaponry. Aichi D-3A dive bombers, even slower, rely on manual aiming with no radar or computers. Japanese planes depend on tight formations and coordination, not advanced technology or their attack strategy. In 1941, their speed and numbers overwhelmed defenses, but this time, something unexpected awaits them. The first wave, 183 Japanese planes, approaches low over the Pacific, unaware of the F-22's presence. The F-22 takes off as alarms blare, climbing to altitude in seconds. Radar scanning the horizon. From over 30 miles away, the F-22 locks onto multiple targets, invisible to Japanese pilots' eyes. AMRAAM missiles launch, streaking through the skies, obliterating planes before pilots can react or evade. One moment, Japanese formations fly tight. The next, planes vanish in fireballs, leaving only smoke trails. Bombers scatter, fighters peel off in chaos, unable to locate the source of the attack. The F-22 swings wide, striking again, downing more planes as panic grips the Japanese pilots. By the time they realize something's wrong, a dozen Japanese aircraft are already destroyed mid-flight. Japanese pilots radio frantically reporting an unseen enemy, their voices drowned by static and confusion. The second wave, 170 planes, approaches Pearl Harbor, following the same path as the first. Alarms scream across Pearl Harbor. American soldiers rush to man anti-aircraft guns on the ground. The F-22, still aloft, engages the second wave. The sheer number of planes stretches its limits. While the F-22 chases Zero fighters high above, bombers slip through low, heading for battleships. The F-22's radar tracks multiple targets, but it can't engage every plane in the massive swarm. Vulcan cannon roars, spraying 20mm rounds, shredding a Zero fighter in a brief, violent burst. AMRAAM missiles run low. The F-22 relies on sidewinders for close-range kills. targeting bombers. Fuel burns fast in combat. The F-22's tanks dwindle after 30 minutes of relentless dogfighting. Without JP-8 fuel, the F-22 can't refuel. 1941's aviation gas is incompatible with its engines. Missiles and cannon rounds deplete. No one in 1941 can reload or rearm the advanced jet. If a sensor fails or a system glitches, no tools or knowledge exist to fix it. Japanese carriers nearby carry fuel, bombs, and crews, launching planes with practiced precision. Their logistics keep planes flying, while the F-22 fights alone, with no support or backup. The F-22's dominance is temporary. Once fuel or ammo runs out, it's grounded for good. Pearl Harbor's attack wasn't just aerial.
This is not a drill. We are
It targeted
under attack.
ships, airfields, and infrastructure with precision. In history, 8 battleships were sunk or damaged, 188 planes destroyed, 2,400 lives lost. The F-22 could change this. One jet can't cover every target across Pearl Harbor. Perfectly executed. The F-22 downs 8 planes with missiles, a few more with cannon fire. Realistically, it could destroy 10 to 13 aircraft, disrupting but not stopping the attack. Targeting bombers first, the F-22 saves some ships, reducing the scale of the disaster. But with over 300 enemy planes, some bombers still reach their targets, hitting battleships. Anti-aircraft guns fire wildly, but many Japanese planes slip through, striking airfields below. The F-22's presence shocks Japanese pilots, their attack plan crumbling under the unseen threat. American soldiers on the ground stare skyward, awed by a jet they can't comprehend. The F-22's sleek form streaks across the sky, downing enemies with surgical precision. For the Japanese, planes vanish without warning, sowing chaos and breaking their coordination. For Americans, the jet is a mystery, a weapon turning despair into a fighting chance. The F-22 buys time, saves lives, but can't protect every ship or airfield alone. Its missiles and cannon disrupt the first wave, but the second wave presses on. Fuel warning lights flash. The F-22 must land or crash, with no refueling option. Landing safely, the jet sits useless. No one can restart or rearm it in 1941. Japanese carriers launch more planes, their attack relentless, backed by full logistics. The F-22's brief dominance shifts the battle's scale, but the attack still succeeds partially. Fewer ships sink, fewer planes are lost, but Pearl Harbor still takes heavy damage. The jet's impact ripples.
Incoming!
Japanese morale falters. American spirits lift amid the chaos. The war begins, but its opening moments unfold differently, shaped by one impossible jet. One F-22 can't stop history, but it proves technology's power to alter a battle's course. Pearl Harbor remains a tragedy, but the F-22's presence makes it less devastating. The jet's legacy is a fleeting glimpse of what could be, inspiring awe and questions. Could one jet change history? It fights bravely, but war's tide rolls on regardless.